Hi everybody, today we're going to do the second video, which will be our series of 5, which is a ab exercise series that really gets the core, but we'll kind of add in some of the extremities as well, but it's really about the core. So I hope you want to join me, and we can go slow, and it'll you can do it a couple times a day if you want, or you can do it once a week, or whatever's most comfortable. You do you, but whatever, right? Okay, let's get started. So the 5 exercises are the single leg stretch, the double leg stretch, scissors, which is the long leg, right? Straight leg, crisscross, and of course the lower end lift. But we'll do about 10 of each, and then we'll move on. Okay, so join me on the mat. We're gonna sit up high on our sits bones, right? Bend your knees, hands down by your shins, and we're just gonna roll back because we're gonna do it from a supine position. So curl off your tailbone, roll back, gently come down to your mat. So I'd like you to find your neutral spine, so it means you have a natural curve in that low back, and your tailbone and your hips are nice and heavy. Your shoulder blades are nice and flat, okay? So what I want you to now go into is an imprinted spine. So pull your belly button down and press the small of your back down, but try not to bring your hips towards you. It's all about the small of the back and the abs, okay? Now we're gonna bring our right knee into tabletop, and we're gonna take our right hand to our right ankle and our left hand to our right knee. This is where we always lose everybody in class, right? And then you're gonna bring that knee towards your armpit, and then you're gonna take that left leg and you're gonna reach it nice and long. If you lower it down to the floor, you're gonna find a little bit more stretch through the quad. And as you bring that leg back to the armpit, right, you're gonna feel stretch in opposition. But for the single leg stretch move itself, you're gonna hover that long leg, that left leg off the mat. You're gonna curl your head and shoulders up if that feels good, and pull your belly button away from your thigh. Taking your elbows out nice and high and just gently pulling that knee in. We're gonna switch. And your hands just slide over to the other side, and then you switch. The small of your back is still pressed down into the mat in that imprint spine. And you can go as slow or as fast, right? Slow is always better because then that gets all the little muscles, all the little secondary muscles, right? Here we go. So this is that first exercise, that single leg stretch. Nice and easy. Breathing. Good. All right, we're gonna go double leg stretch. So go ahead and bring both knees in. Try to maintain that imprinted spine. And now the legs are gonna go in opposition. The arms are gonna go overhead. Legs go nice and long behind you. So reach the arms and legs. Circle the arms around. Bend the knees back in. Good. And reach. Think about the small of that back, right? Try to stay in that imprinted spine. Now you can always do it in neutral if you prefer, but sometimes this imprint makes it a little bit more challenging. Try to keep your head and shoulders lifted. Shoulder blades, just the tip of the shoulder blades are on, right? Reach. Good, I'm not really counting, so I think I'm on 5, maybe 6, who knows? Just reach nice and long, right? Try to find length, not only just in the arms and the legs, but in that middle as well. Let's do 2 more. Woo! 1 more. And now we're gonna go straight leg. So bring that right leg towards you. Hands can come back behind the calf or the thigh, whichever feels better. And then that left leg is gonna drop towards the floor. We're gonna do tiny little pulls toward the chest, and then we're gonna switch. And switch. Now what I want you to think about is the small of your back, right? And then also, try not to let your hips rock and roll. They're gonna wanna go side to side, but just a gentle pull of the leg. Good, super fun. Keep that chest lifted if possible. If not, you can always put it back down, right? That makes it nicer on the neck sometimes. 1 more time on the right, 1 more time on the left. Good, now bring that right leg in, bend that knee, here we go. Arms go out wide, bend at the elbows, hands behind the head. We're gonna go crisscross, so you're gonna bring your left shoulder to your right knee, lift, and then switch. Now your hips stay down. You see in that nice imprinted spine, right? But your shoulder blade lifts up. Woo! Super fun. Set everybody in the room. Here we go. Let's do 3, 2, last one. Come back down, lower the head and shoulders. All right, here's our last one. Bring your knees into your chest, and then find that imprinted spine. So pull the belly button down, kind of press downward, the small of your back downward. Good. I'm gonna bring my arms by my side, and then I'm gonna reach my legs out nice and long. Now here's the deal. The higher the legs go up, the nicer on the abs it is. So if you have a super strong core, you're gonna wanna lower down. But the lower you go, then that back is either gonna wanna arch, right? And you don't want that, so you're trying to maintain that little bit of an imprint, pressing the small of your back downward. So go down to where your challenge is, right? So you lower down wherever you find your challenge, and when you start to feel it lift up and it becomes too difficult, then that's where you're gonna go. Go ahead. You can bring your arms out wide, bend at your elbows, and then we're gonna lower and lift. Woo, my legs are shaking. Go slow, right? Try to control it. Super fun though, right? My legs are super shaking. Oh my gosh, and it's in my abs. Good, now you can rotate the legs so you can find your Pilates V. That's super fun too, right? Good, shall we add a variation of the frog? Well, of course, Rhonda, we should. Good, all right, reach your legs out nice and long. Pause here, pull that belly button in. Now bend the knees, keep the heels together, and reach long. Bend the knees, this is the frog. It's not really part of the series of 5, it's just a variation. Here we go. Let's do 3, 2, and of course that last one, right? Reach it out nice and long. Bring the knees back, legs back to parallel, bend the knees. Melt all the way back down, bring your hands up to your chest. Maybe look side to side. Let your legs go side to side. Roll yourself up. And that's the series of 5. Thank you.